What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode in the My Player series, and I have some news for you all, and that news is right here. Jonathan Tah has signed for Barcelona for £71.5 million. He's 86 rated. That's the wrong button. That is the correct button I meant to press. 86 rated. Not too bad. He joins. We've now got Umtiti. We've got Jonathan Tah. And we actually was playing with Mustafi just before that. So I don't know who's going to be the number one centre-backs at the club. So Umtiti there, Mustafi there. And we've obviously got Jonathan Tah just come in. And a few other decent other players as well. I'm pretty sure I've got one more centre-back. I could be wrong. No, Vermaelen. He's the other one. So ultimately, not terrible. But still, the 11 right-backs. I mean, it's still ridiculous how many right-backs are here. Seriously is. But anyways, guys, I want to say quickly a massive thank you for all of the support you guys have shown. Yesterday's episode went off, and I have you guys to thank for that one. At the time of recording this, there was it's like something crazy to 286 likes, something along those lines, to 1 dislike. So thank you so much for that one. So we're going to begin our season off in La Liga with a game against Getafe and see how we go from there. And I just want to say, not sure how things are going to begin. Now, I do know, of course, there is, as you guys pointed out, a derby day against Espanyol 2. So that is, when are we playing against Espanyol? Let's have a look at that one. We face off against them. Is it after that? Wow, they're so long in the distance. There it is. Espanyol, 4th of December. So we haven't got to worry about that derby day at the minute. They are in the 4th of December. So we've got Athletico Madrid to come. We've got Real Madrid to come as well still. So yeah, so there's some interesting games in there. Anyways, let's jump into the first game. Getafe away from home, so an away game first. But we hopefully will get all the way and play the game against Athletico Madrid as well today. That's the aim. Fingers crossed I can get that far. Sterling on the right, Coutinho on the left. Strong team. I'm looking forward to this one. Patrick Bamford up front for Getafe. That's interesting. Obviously, he plays for Leeds currently in terms of real-world football. But in the minute, he's playing his trade at Getafe. Arter is going to find a ball in towards our feet. I'm going to go to Coutinho here. Look at the space for Philippe Coutinho. Already, you can see Getafe won't be really posing too much of a threat defensively. Header cleared away. And if we can get on that, it might be a good stand. Now, I'm feeling pretty confident here, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling very, very good about things. Paulinho towards Arter. Arter, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot. Whatever it was straight at the keeper. What a ball. We might be in trouble here. We are in trouble. It's a goal. Getafe have taken the lead. Oh, no. I was saying how confident I was literally 15 minutes ago, and now they take the lead. I mean, I've just been made to eat my words here. Quite clearly, it was, what, 3-4 passes, if that, and then the first finish. I mean, we don't actually have our number one in net. I don't know what the choice from the manager here is. He's gone for a backup goalkeeper. I can't remember who it is, but it's definitely not our first choice. It is not ter Stegen, it's Ortola today. And for whatever reason, he's chosen to go with him over ter Stegen. And Getafe take the lead inside 18 minutes. Not a great situation considering, like I said, 15 minutes ago, I was sat here saying I'm confident about things today. Well, we're going to have to fight our way back into the game at 1-0 down. Oh, man, not a dream start to this one. But there's still a long way to go, and I'm expecting us to actually be able to do something unless Busquets doesn't find a pass. Sterling, Arter, Sterling. Good football. Raheem Sterling does equalise. I mean, that is the quality that Barca have, and it didn't even touch us. We didn't even get involved in that piece of passing play there. And Raheem Sterling puts us back on level terms. We needed that. We've been poor today. Began the season off with a 1-0 defeat to Sevilla before beating them 5-0 in the Supercopa Leg 2. Came into this game, high expectations, thinking it's going to be a good day this, and then we went 1-0 down. So we had to find something, and my goodness me, Raheem Sterling does find it. What a finish this is from the wideman. And he puts us back on level terms. Now, don't want to accept this. I will not take a draw here, so we need to find a second, please, boys. Arter wins the flick on. Coutinho down the left-hand side. Now Barca beginning to find something in the game. Philippe Coutinho looking for a delivery potentially. In it goes. Paulinho's header. 2-1. We've turned the game around and we are now in front. And I haven't really had a large part in either of the goals today. But that's just got to say, that's what it is like. You know, when you come to a team like Barca, there's goals from everywhere. You're expecting things to happen. And Paulinho puts us in front 2-1. Horrific start, but we've turned it around. So at least we've got that in our locker. Wait, Malcolm's also come on for Sterling. So 2 changes. Oh, Malcolm, why are you heading it there? There's been 2 changes. We've got both wingers off. So Sterling off and Coutinho off. Malcolm and Ousmane Dembele on. Good football. He's onside as well. Because Umtiti's playing him on. What is Umtiti doing? Where did he go? Did you see that? He was stood on the line. Oh, dear. And then he got in the keeper's way. I tell you what, he made the block in the end. So fair play Umtiti because in the end it worked. But I don't know what he was trying to do. He nearly blocked the keeper off. Put into the middle again. Header goes goalwards, but it's wide of the post. And there's been chances for the home side, so they could have taken any of these chances and would have been back in the game. Haven't been able to do it yet, though, but there is signs here that they will get chances. And the final change for Barcelona is Jordi Alba on and Cucurella off, which means that there is no Messi again. I know we play the same position as that was said in the comment section of last episode, but there are occasions where players will play out of position. So I'm hoping, like, maybe what is the keeper doing there? What's going on? Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm hoping maybe they'll bring on Messi at, like, centre mid. You know what I'm saying? Possibly playing there. There is chances in this game. This is going to be a difficult 15 minutes. Managed to just about squeeze it through to Malcolm, who needs to send us through. He has done. Malcolm's given me the opportunity to score in the game. Keeper comes out, gets a touch on it, but it's not enough. And Barca 3, Getafe 1. And it's a new celebration, by the way. I've been working on that in training. There you go. Matador, you know, running with the bulls. It's got some Spanish tie to it. I thought we'd throw it in there. Why not? So, first goal of the episode for us. It's set up by Malcolm. It's not clean, the finish at all. We understand that. But the keeper came out to us, and all we had to do is try and get it on target. You can see it's difficult as a goalkeeper when you're in that position. You've got to get enough on it, but at the same time, trying to make yourself big and just make sure that you are covering pretty much every area of the goal. So, it's unfortunate. Doesn't really deserve to concede that third goal. But I'm glad because it gives us our first of this La Liga season. So we're off the mark already. We've already hit 2, obviously, in the Super Copa we played. But already off the mark in La Liga. I think as well as we just sent through Malcolm. Got to hit that. Malcolm 4-1. What a finish from the Brazilian. And all of a sudden this one looks quite convincing. Even though it was far from it. Because this game has been pretty difficult. Getafe have proved very, very tough indeed. All I'm going to say is, if I don't hit 30 goals this season, I'll be disappointed in my own personal performance. I hope, by the way, I've been saying the home side's name correctly this episode. Otherwise, I'm going to get rinsed in the comments section because I've pronounced it Getafe the entire way through this. So if it's not right, I'm going to look absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? It happens. As you guys know, if you've been on the channel for a long time, my pronunciations of stuff is quite bad. So I'm hoping I got it right. If I didn't, then you can have a laugh at me in the comments section. There you go. But it's 4-1. That's the first 3 points of the season. And we've even got an assist now on the board too. There we go then. End of the game. Happy days. We did what we needed to do. We came here. We got the win. We did everything correct. Even after going 1-0 down. Brought the game back to 4-1. We can be happy with that performance. Real Madrid already dropping points, boys and girls. Celta Vigo 2. Real Madrid 2. So we like to see. We're already, hopefully, going to be top now after the first game of the season. Real Madrid already dropping points. That is what we love to see. Hold on a moment. We've got more news coming through. Barcelona looking to strengthen their midfield at potentially Goretzka and Florentin Tolisso. I would love it if they get... Oh, he's been approached. He's been approached by Barca. Ooh, we could have another big name joining us. That could be massive, you know, especially when you consider just how important the midfield is to this Barca side. Could you imagine Goretzka and Artur setting us up? That would be something special. Madrid accept £22 million offer for Jerome Boateng, so they've lost a quality defender, although he is 32 and aging at this point. Jordi Alba's gone. Chelsea, our former club, have taken Jordi Alba away from Barcelona. Okay, well, I didn't see that one coming, which means Cucurella now is the only recognised left-back at the club. You know what? This is going to be very, very interesting, which means he's going to start a lot of games. Tola's starting again when we go into this game against Alaves here. Titi Mustafi Cannon. I think it's the same team that started that game moments ago against Getafe. So, no Malcolm and Ousmane Dembele, even though they both came on. He's given the nod to Sterling and Coutinho. But we're waiting to see if Goretzka does join the club, because that could be massive for us. Then again, Messi's chances of getting in the side have slimmed again, because if he's not going to get in the side of ahead of me, then you're only really looking at potentially centre mid. I suppose maybe he could come on the wing as well. That could be another place. So we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario is I ask for a substitution and then hopefully he comes on in my place. So you guys do get to actually see him at some stage. You know, if I'm like already 2 goals in the game and already performing like really well, could like ask for a sub and see if we can get Messi involved. But nevertheless, next up is Alaves. Gonna leave it on Legendary for now. If I feel that the game's a little bit too easy, I'm gonna bump it up for you guys, back up to the ultimate difficulty we were playing on previously. But until then, we'll see what happens on Legendary. We're back in front of our home fans as well for this game as Philippe Coutinho early doors looking for a way in. Coutinho, Paulinho now. A lot of Iños in the team, isn't there? And we're going to get the ball back from Paulinho. I'm actually trying to play the pass, but he got in the way. He's going to find Coutinho. Lay it across. Oh, there was a run. Perfectly good run being made by Cannon there. Sterling backwards to Arter. Oh, my goodness me. Look at that football. What a finish from Raheem Sterling as well. Barca 1. Alaves 0. 4 minutes gone. Oh, dear. This is what I thought we were going to get at Chelsea, and it just never really happened. But we did win a Champions League, so I can't say it was, a bad thing going there, because we won our Champions League trophy. But look at this. Finish from Sterling as well, man. It's just unreal. Look at this for a finish. First time off the underside of the crossbar, and it's just magical. I tell you what, like I said, if I don't hit 30 goals this season, I am so disappointed in myself. Here goes Sterling again. We've laid him in. Raheem Sterling puts the cross in. Up we go. Oh, no. It's just over the crossbar. You remember we kept getting these wrong when we were at other clubs like Chelsea, for example. Does this actually touch the top side of the bar? No, it's just gone over. Good cross from Sterling, actually, though. Had an opportunity. Inside 10 minutes, we could have been 2-0 up. I just missed the header. Busquets. Dropping a little bit deeper just to try and keep things ticking along. We keep doing that, we might be able to actually get something going forward. I mean, I'm not there, am I, Busquets? Like, ugh, it's frustrating when they do that. Now that's offside, ref. Offside, ref. Apparently not. Delivered in. Ortola punches, and it's straight in, and they've got to score. Ooh, is it a penalty kick? No, Paulinho blocks it. I don't think he meant to block it, but he did. And now there's a chance here for Alaves. One back, though, by Paulinho. It's not even one back. What's he doing sliding in like that? He had the ball. Alaves now looking dangerous. Dani Torres, back. He goes. It's still only 1-0, so whenever it's 1-0, it could be opportunities for Alaves to get back in the game, and that's one of them that they have to hit on target. It's too far away, especially given the circumstances for Dani Torres there. Should he have scored? I mean, it's a chance for Alaves. They're not going to get many today, but that was a big one. Side to Arter. Arter once more to myself. Back to Arter. I mean, you can see the difference. Able to keep hold of the ball when we need to. Busquets his ball through. Sent me a little bit wide. I might still get on it, though, when we do. And now I'm going to try and keep hold of this because I couldn't get the shot away. And instead, it's come back. We're going to try and find Sterling. Is he onside? He's onside. Barca 2, Alaves 0. We get the assist credit as well. What a pass through from Sergio Busquets, though. He did one of these against Sevilla in that Super Copa. He's got an eye for them, you know. I do like Busquets' passing. I mean, at this point, it was just about trying to find somebody in the box because I couldn't shoot. We did that, and Sterling buries it for his second of the game. 3 goals already in La Liga this season after only 2 games. He's beating me in the goal scorers charts. Oh, dear. Already. But half-time whistle goes 2-0 up in the game. Being comfortable that first half, I think. Apart from that one chance, Alaves really haven't done much. Malcolm, lovely ball. Brilliant ball, in fact. And we can drive it towards the box and try and find a cut back. There it was. Paulinho got the shot away. We deflected it all over the place. Arter again, finding my feet. I want to try and get the shot away, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on this occasion. Busquets. Dembele! Yeah, he shouldn't have flicked it up. He shouldn't have flicked it up. He had a chance to just literally take the touch and shoot, but instead he wanted to try and be intricate and try and be, I guess, silly would be a good word for that, because there's no need, really. He could have just shot. Mustafi played into feet. Now we have Busquets on the ball again for Barca. Sergio Busquets, another brilliant pass through. We've got to finish it, though. Unable to do it. I tell you what, Busquets, he is an unbelievable passer of the ball. He really is. Again, what another brilliant pass. Except I didn't finish it, so it's completely my fault, and I should have done. I apologise, Sergio, because that ball was brilliant. Keep that in play. Thank you. Header one again, and we brought the ball down 2. Inside to Busquets. He's going to find its way to Arter. Arter into my feet. Now we've got a chance to hit this on the left foot. Got to be. What a save. Can't get it today. I can't get the ball in the back of the net in this game. I had a chance just before when Busquets played us in, and usually I'd be burying these. Good two-handed save, though. Good two-handed save. 10 minutes to go. Still Barca 2, Alaves 0 at this point. And that's an interesting corner. Arter lays it in towards us. Going to go back to Mustafi. He's trying to find me again, and I completely lost the ball. Brilliant. Cucurella's headed down towards feet again. And that actually wasn't meant to go back to Cucurella, but it nearly did. And now it's going to find its way through to Arter. Arter's ball. Needs somebody in the box to aim at with a cross. There it is, delivered in. Malcolm backstick. Header's on target, and it's going to be saved. It's a corner ball. This will be the last action of the game, though, because we are into the last few minutes as well, and that header out should see us into the 90th minute. So 2 goals from Raheem Sterling here is enough for the 3 points. And we do get another win as well on the board. Both of her Sterling goals as well were very, very good. And give him credit where it's due, because he had to take him nicely. Inside 5 minutes, by the way. That first move was sensational from Barca. It really was. And the Sterling double sees us through. At a few rescheduled games, which means the draws must have been made for the Champions League and the Europa League. I'm hoping we're in the Champions League. I don't see why Barcelona would not be in the Champions League. We are. Oh my, what is that group? Bayern, Roma and Galatasaray. That is a sensational group. Group H has Spurs, Valencia, Fenerbahce, Shakhtar, Chelsea, Dortmund, Monaco and Spartak Moscow. E is Juventus, Benfica, Leipzig and Sparta Praha. Then we have Man City, Milan, Dynamo Kiev, Rangers, Athletico Madrid, Schalke, PSV, Lokomotiv Moscow, Liverpool, PSG, Club Brugge, Red Bull Salzburg, Real Madrid, Inter. We have got, I would say, the group of death. Look at that. Oh my. That is an unreal group. For the neutral, what a group. For us, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Now, I want to see, has the transfer of Leon Goretzka gone through? Is he now a Barcelona player? Yes, he is. Oh my. That's a cheap fee as well for Leon Goretzka. He must have been in his final year at Bayern. £47.6 million for Goretzka. And he's here, boys and girls. Leon Goretzka is a Barcelona player. That now is us that they've purchased from Chelsea. They've brought in Jonathan Tah for a massive fee too. Leon Goretzka has joined. Wow. There are some big names in this Barcelona side. I am so excited for this season. We're going to go into our next game against Vallecano. We are chosen as well for some World Cup qualifiers for England, which I will play, obviously, off camera. Oh, man, we've got such a good team here. If we don't get to a Champions League, at least semi-final, that's outrageous. Will Goretzka make his debut in the first game? Jonathan Tah hasn't made his debut yet either, remember that. So, he's not. Neither one of those two. So, no Jonathan Tah again, and no Leon Goretzka again. I'm concerned as to why that is. I don't know why they're still not playing. But nevertheless, Barcelona taking on Vallecano away from home and looking for the 3rd win of the episode. And we're underway here in Vallecano then, and already on the back foot. Good start. That should be ours. I mean, why is he still Otola? I don't know why Ter Stegen isn't starting unless he's injured and I haven't seen. That's dangerous. It should have been 1-0. Cucurella, that's not a good sign. It looks like he's a little bit... It's a mismatch, ever so slightly. And that actually looks like it might be a youth academy player for Vallecano because he actually has got the default boots on. So, interesting to see what rating he is. Anyway, he should have scored. Should have scored, and they should have been leading after 5 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Not sure how I've kept hold of that. I'm still not sure how I've kept hold of that. Coutinho! Philippe Coutinho! Barcelona 1, Rayo Vallecano 0. I don't know how on earth I managed to keep hold of those. Like, we got played the pass inside from Coutinho, and I didn't mean to keep hold of it, but it just stuck to us like glue, effectively. And it was poor defending, you have to say. Tried to do a little trick there to beat him, but it didn't quite work out until I actually played the pass through. That's now, I think, our 4th assist in La Liga. We've got more assists than goals, having only scored 1 so far, but that's a good finish from Coutinho. Like I said, I want to score goals, man. That's what I'm here to do. I mean, I'll take the assists. They're not a bad part of the game. It's just I want to goal myself, having only scored once. That's poor. Why are you letting that run? What is the defender doing? I'm not entirely sure, but now we have a chance to put a cross in. There goes the delivery. Hit with pace, but it's headed out, and now it should be Busquets. It is. Bring the ball under control. Trying to find Arter and gave it away. Paulinho to Sterling. Sterling, play it down the right. There we go. Now put a good cross in towards the middle. There it is. Got to score that one, and we do. Barcelona 2, Rayo Vallecano 0. And it's a headed goal as well for us. Haven't scored one in a while, so that feels pretty good indeed. And it's a good finish as well with the El Matador celebration. I'm going to be changing it, by the way, next episode. But for now, it's going to stay at that celebration. I like it. I think it's quite cool. That's a good header. Down. That's what we want. None of them going over the crossbars. They have been recently. Don't want that. Want them in the back of the net. 2-0. Okay, there is the half-time whistle. We are 2-0 in front at Vallecano, and things are going very well indeed. And I think for the final game of the episode, when we take on Athletico Madrid, I might up the difficulty to Ultimate just to give us that extra challenge and see how it feels. Because if it feels like I can play on it and it won't be too bad, then, yeah, we'll bump it up again. The reason I actually lowered it was because the team wasn't playing very well at Chelsea, and we thought that was the reason why. But it doesn't seem like it, because Barca on Legendary seem to be doing bits. Ball towards Qatar. He's hit the woodwork. He's hit the woodwork. I thought that was 3-0. Should have been 3-0. Should have been 3-0. Don't know how he missed it, to be honest. Finish. Fair play. Vallecano back in it. 2-1. I was not expecting that, which is why it took me quite a while to actually begin to tell you guys about it. So, fair play. Not a lot we can do differently. I mean, we lost the ball, and within 3 passes, they'd scored. So, like I said, fair play, Vallecano. There's the ball through. I mean, Mustafi and Umtiti get it wrong. Between them, they should be able to defend that. And they weren't. So, it's put in the back of the net, but I think that'll only be a consolation. I mean, that's the only real chance they've had up until this point. 2 additional minutes, and that should be it. So, it is only the consolation. Goretz has come on. He has come on. He's going to make his debut because he's come on to the field of play today. That should be it. There we go. 2-1 win for Barca. In the end, not as convincing as we'd hoped. But for the majority of the game, it was all Barca. There's only really that consolation that makes it look a little bit easier on the home side. But they definitely had their chances. That first one, you know, right at the start from this guy, he should have scored it. He should have scored it. Look at this. This is a big chance, this. Cross-whipped in. He beats Cucurella and should have finished it off. But in the end, it was only the consolation for them. And it is the 2-1 win. Okay, so I didn't actually realise that we'd have some international games before the Atletico Madrid game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to play these two, obviously, as the post-com. And then we'll begin next episode with the game against Atletico, Galatasaray in the Champions League, Villarreal away, and we'll finish with Celta Vigo at home. So next episode is 4 very tough games for this Barcelona side. So that's where we're going to leave it. I apologise. I know I said I'd play the Atletico Madrid game, but I didn't know we had 2 more games to come. And if I play those 2, I'm definitely not going to get this episode out tonight in time. As you guys know, being at work for the morning and not recording it till now. But I want to say this. We've got a new fresh face side here. Ter Stegen should still be starting. He's not injured. I don't know why he hasn't been starting. Silerson even in should be starting ahead of Ortola. You can see there's no reason why Ortola's getting the nod. No idea what's going on there, but we will find out in due course. In terms of right backs, I mean, who do you choose? There's about 11 to choose from. So, interestingly enough, 4 centre-backs. Jonathan Tah still yet to make his debut, even though he came in a big money move. Cucurella and Miranda are the only 2 left-backs at the club now, so that's going to be interesting to see which one gets the nod over the other one. Right now, it seems to be Cucurella. In terms of centre defensive midfielders, we've got Busquets, Jure Vidal. Busquets at the age of 33 is still doing bits. Paulinho, Artur, Leon Goretzka now as well. Remember, he's just joined. Really intrigued to see how he's going to get on here at Barca. Rakitic going down a little bit. Messi decreasing, but still 87 rated. Played a lot in pre-season. Hasn't featured so far in this one, though. Raheem Sterling as well, doing bits in La Liga. You can see 3 goals from 3. Malcolm coming in as well and doing a good job. There's Manu Dembele, myself. 4 goals, 5 assists in our first 5 appearances here at Barca. 3 assists and 2 goals in La Liga. Cardona, Abba Ruiz and Philippe Coutinho to finish it off. Where does that put us then in terms of player stats? I want to check that very quickly. Not for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. I want to check it for the La Liga. It puts us 6th in terms of... Rebic has scored 6 in 3 for Bilbao. That's an average of 2 a game. Wow. Myself and Lopez hold the top spot in terms of assists in 3 games. Where are Bilbao? How many goals have they scored so far this season already? Because for him to hit 6, that's mad. They're 4th. They've scored 7 and he's got 6 of the 7. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Anyways, that's it though for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated as always. Thank you all for your continued support on the channel. I really appreciate that as well. Until next time, guys, I will see you all very soon for another episode. If you are not already subscribed and like what you see, the button is down below. Make sure you click it to follow me on the channel. You do not want to miss them when they come out. I've got a vote coming out very shortly as well for the career mode to see where we go following Brighton. If you missed last episode of that, do check it out. We played in the Champions League final. I'm not going to spoil the result, but we were leaving at the end of the season no matter what. And we've got 2 teams that have come in for our signature. So make sure you vote on that if you do watch that series. Until then, though, guys, catch you again soon. Adios.